Welcome back to the first Karate Premier League of the 2026 season. This is day 2. We're at the quarterfinal stages. And now we have the male kata quarterfinals. On tatami number 1, we have the Moto brothers. Moto Kazamasa versus Moto Ruichi. And first on the tatami, Moto Ruichi performing the kata Soshin. Moto Kazamasa has chosen Onsu. On tatami number 2, we have another player from Japan. This is Watanabe Yuto performing the kata Anan. And he's up against Ariel Torres Gutierrez of the United States, who will be performing the kata Anand also. On tatami number 3, we have Enes Ozdemir of Turkey. He's performing the kata Gojushiho Sho. He's up against Ohata Kotaro of Japan. Suparinpei, his choice of kata. On tatami number 4, we have Ken Okamoto of Japan. Gojushiho Dai is his choice of kata. Nishiyama Kakeru, the world champion, Papuren. He's up against them. Tough cookie there. Is the big day, the finals for the gold and bronze medals, and to be able to watch that live on Karate Premier League and on the WKF YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and become a karate fan, and that way you don't get to miss out on any of the action. Unless you're unfamiliar with the change in the kata rule, the judges now, 7 of which, all give their scores. And the difference is that all 7 judges, although they give the scores, they are not totals. What you see on the screen is the number, or you will see the number, of the judges that went for that particular athlete. At the end, it could be 7-0, it could be any combination that makes up the number 7. It could be, for example, 5-2 in favor of one or the other. That basically means that the majority of the judges that have gone for the athlete, either in blue or in red, that determines the outcome of the bout. And the scores that they give to those athletes, if you take a screenshot, for example, of the scoreboard, you'll be able to see the difference of the scores between the two. And it can, in some cases, be very, very tight. Might have an 8.2 and an 8.4, for example. So we have the 8 quarterfinalists across the 4 mats. The winner of each of these bouts goes into the semi-final, which will be later on in the program. Following the kata will be the kumite. And once we get through all of the quarterfinal matches for both kata and kumite, we will go on to the semi-finals for all of those categories once again. So we have all of the athletes have performed the first kata. That's the aka, the red colour, and now on the mat are the second athlete to go. We're waiting for results to come in on tatami number 2, we have a winner, and it is Ariel Torres Gutierrez. 6-1 was the score. 6 of the judges went for Torres, so he goes into the semi-final. And on tatami number 1, it is Casamasa rather than Ruichi who goes through to the semi-final. So the siblings have been contesting that semi-final. On tatami number 3 and tatami number 4, the katas are still ongoing. Tatami number 3, the Kata, being performed by Ohata. Kotaro is Suparinpei. On tatami number 4 is Papuren from the world champion, Nishiyama Kakero. We'll be awaiting the score now on tatami number 3, and it is a fairly split decision, but it's going to Ohata Kotaro, who beats Enes Ozdemir 4-3. So 4 of the judges went for Ohata and 3